The conclusion of What If Season 2 is drawing near. Across the 6 episodes, we've witnessed a series of extraordinary and imaginative scenarios. In the upcoming episode, we'll explore the repercussions of Hela obtaining possession of the 10 rings. Hela faced exile from Asgard. In the What If rendition of Hela's tale, it mirrors the origins of her MCU counterpart. Hela, alongside Odin, conquered the 9 realms, but when the time came to relinquish their conquest and govern, Hela's insatiable desire for more compelled her to urge Odin to extend their rule to the entire universe. Faced with this ultimatum, Odin, instead of consigning Hela to hell, chose a different path and expelled her entirely from Asgard. He shattered Mjolnir and enchanted her helm, making it so that once she understood mercy, she could regain access to her godly powers. Hela struggles to claim her crown. Banished to ancient China, Hela found herself in the vicinity of Master Xu Wenwu, who happened upon a peculiar crown that piqued his interest. As his army expanded across the area, Hela approached, asserting herself as the goddess of death. However, she couldn't ignore the unusual artifacts adorning Wenwu's arms. Threatening to unleash her powers on Wenwu and his army, Hela failed to realize that she had been completely depowered. Injured in pride, Hela implored Wenwu to lead her to her crown, promising to demonstrate true power. Surprisingly, Wenwu complied, guiding her to the coveted crown, only to witness discomfort as Hela struggled, unable to even lift it. Desperate, Hela pleaded with Odin to restore her powers, but the heavens remained silent. Hela deceives Xu Wenwu despite a tempting offer. Captured by Wenwu's men, Hela found herself swiftly transported to his palace. He extended a dinner invitation and even provided her with a stunning crimson gown, revealing an evident infatuation and asking her to form an alliance. However, Hela, drawing on her past, recounted how her father once spoke in a similar vein until her ambitions surpassed his. The tension escalated, leading to a moment where they were on the verge of an alliance when Hela suddenly attacked Wenwu in an attempt to seize the 10 rings. The assault was thwarted by the intervention of Xu's men. In her bid to escape, Hela accidentally fell through a roof, encountering Dijiang, who offered assistance. Seizing the opportunity, Hela commandeered a horse with Dijiang in tow as they set out to flee China and reach Scandinavia, where the worship of Asgardian gods still endured. Guided by Dijiang, Hela makes her way to Ta Lo. Following their escape from Wenwu, Dijiang navigates Hela through the mystical bamboo maze, leading them to Ta Lo. As they arrive, Hela becomes acutely aware of the impending danger and determinedly pushes through the intricate maze until she emerges in the enchanted valley. It's at this juncture that Dijiang abandons her, leaving Hela vulnerable to a brutal encounter with Jai. Simultaneously, Heimdall, the vigilant guardian of Asgard, observes Hela's disappearance from his sight. The reason becomes apparent. She has entered a pocket realm outside of the universe, rendering her beyond Heimdall's watchful gaze. Hela is slated for training under the Ta Lo Council. Upon awakening, Hela finds herself summoned before Jai, who elucidates the identity and purpose of the Ta Lo Council. Eager to forge an alliance, Hela proposes enlisting their support for her vendetta against her father, Odin Wenwu, and Odin's new partner. Jai counters, emphasizing the futility of combating darkness with more darkness. Undeterred, Hela devises a plan to leverage Ta Lo for her own ambitions, asserting her role as the goddess of death. Positing that recruiting someone from the underworld could safeguard Earth from the realms below, Hela persuades Jai, who agrees to undertake her training. Embarking on her training regimen, Hela finds herself immersed in breathing techniques and meditation, activities she vehemently dislikes. Jai attempts to impart the significance of inner peace and balance, but Hela remains resistant until Jai compels her to revisit her childhood memories. It's in this introspective moment that Hela confronts the true motivation behind her training. Odin launches an assault on Midgard. Hela discerns a radiant burst of light in the distance, signaling the opening of the Rainbow Bridge. Swiftly donning her armor, she prepares for a confrontation with her father, seeking assistance from Jai. However, Jai emphasizes their role as guardians rather than an army, urging Hela to tread this path solo. Encountering Wenwu amidst combat with Odin, Hela surprises both opponents with her continued existence. Odin, undeterred, reveals his concern over mortals wielding the 10 rings, deeming them too primitive for such power. Ready to confront Odin, Wenwu and Hela unite, acknowledging the need to separate him from Gungnir. They both finally defeat Odin. Hela discovers the power of mercy and reclaims her crown. Despite offering Odin a chance for peace, he turns hostile, attempting to choke Hela. In a moment of newfound resolve, Hela echoes Odin's own words, emphasizing that no god should wield power over death when they hold life in such low regard. Simultaneously, Hela is miraculously reunited with her crown, transforming into a goddess of life. and the Queen of Asgard. She stands prepared to ascend to her father's throne. In the aftermath, the Watcher narrates that Hela's influence extends across the cosmos. Instead of spreading war and death, she brings forth an era of peace. The final scene unveils Thanos seizing Gamora, with Hela and Wenwu swiftly mobilizing to thwart his advances.